Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'll show you how to build a simple AI agent using n8n in under 5 minutes. Instead of using a generic chatbot example, we'll solve a real world card payment problem analyzing the T+1 settlement exceptions using Google's Gemini model. Now, I'll first take you through the workflow which I have created. So, I have basically gone and created a new workflow by using the plus sign which is here. Okay. Now, say suppose you want to create an AI agent. So what you have to do here is you have to type AI agent. Okay. Now and then you have to select this. So I did that and then I renamed it as a card settlement analyst. Okay. See, I just renamed it. So that's the way. And then you can you have a chat model, you have a memory, you have a tool. Memory and tool we are not going to focus now. We are only going to look at the chat model. In the chat model, I have added Gemini. Now it was because it was a free version. I have added Google Gemini chat, and it will ask for an API key, which you can get it from the Google AI Studio. It is also like free. You have to go and copy the API key, and this is one time. You have to just set it up. If you want, I can probably also add it in the description towards the end. Right. Now, our workflow is very simple. We have a trigger, uh, an AI agent name as card settlement analyst, and a Gemini chat model. The trigger receives the transaction details. The AI agent acts as a card settlement operation analyst, and Gemini performs the reasoning. Now, an important point to note here is that the AI agent configuration and how it has been done. I'll probably double click to showcase this. The power of this AI agent lies in its instructions. That is the prompt, whatever we are giving. Let me double click it. So I have just set a prompt user message here, as you can see. Analyze the following card transaction exception. Okay, this is in the JSON form. And I have put a system message that you are a senior card settlement operation analyst, analyze card settlement exceptions, right? And let you read this. The user prompt is intentionally kept simple. It just says analyze the following card settlement exception and passes the transaction details entered by the user. Okay. Now I'll close this. Now let's execute the workflow. So since I had already done this, so I'll probably use the same. So there is an option of using this same authorization success, clearing not received, settlement date T+1 amount. This. Okay. Now I'll be clicking on the hit button. See what we can see. The AI is analyzing the transaction and identifies this as a missing clearing exception. The workflow executed successfully. It attributes the issue to acquirer operation with a confidence score of 95% and recommends initiating an inquiry or requesting the clearing file again. Notice that I haven't hard coded this response. The response what we are getting toward the left hand side, which is at the bottom of this. So I have not hard coded it. This is an AI generated. So the AI here is basically inferring the exception type, identifying the likely owner, estimating its confidence, and recommending the next operational action based on the transaction details. I'm using the chat trigger only for the demonstration purpose here in this video. In an ideal or a real world production banking environment, this workflow would typically be triggered automatically by a settlement file or an email with an exception. It can be a database query, it can be connected to a Jira board where the incident management thing actually comes from, or like any operations event. Now you have been like listening and hearing the word confidence. Now, let me try to explain it to you. The confidence score isn't a system generated metrics. As you can see, it is 95% here. So this is not a system metric, as I said. It is the model's own estimate of how certain it is based on the transaction details in enterprise environment workflow. Often use this confidence to decide whether to whether to automate the next step or escalate the case to the human. Right? I hope this was clear. So this was a simple example, but the same pattern can be extended to payment operation, fraud detection, customer support, claim processing. It can also be used in IT service desk and many other enterprise use cases. In future videos, we'll build a multi-agent workflow using LangGraph, Creo, Creo AI, where specialized AI agents collaborate to solve more complex problems. The reason why I started with n8n here is because it is quite simple and very easy. Using the drag and drop, you can actually create this and you can see the agents in action. You can also have, or you should also try using two agents and trying to make them talk and interact with each other. Like a command or an output of one is becoming the input of the other. All these things you can try. But when I go to the line graph and view AI, so there it will need a little bit of Python and some technical knowledge, which you can cover. It's not a big deal, basically. So I think this was useful. If you are from a product or payments or consulting or simply curious about AI, subscribe and join me on this learning journey. I'm learning AI and the agentic workflows myself. And this channel is where I document that journey. If you are learning too, let's build it together. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn, where I share regular insights and behind the scenes learning. Thanks for watching.